We rolling on it, Jay? All right.
Hold on, Rex.
All
Hold on, Rex.
Oh, yeah. You know Rex always got to get it.
Yeah, we got to get it right. You know what I'm saying? We got the champion here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got the champ in the building.
Yeah.
It's the night of champions.
Yeah. Let me know. We ready? Ready?
We got the Jaden touch right here.
Gentlemen, we ready? Let's do it. We're going to...
Yo, mic check.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit him with a full sentence. Be like, we're here at Don't Blink.
We are here at Don't Blink. Don't Blink.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Don't blink. Yeah, trust me. It's still,
don't blink.
That's just still a tongue twister for me, dog. Don't blink.
Don't blink, 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 blink.
Yeah.
Blink, blink, blink.
All right, rolling. Come on.
Sporting touch of hands. Round number 1. There's that fast start, and that is the fastest knockout in bare knuckle fighting championship.
Hey, mama, no born in the Bronx, raised in Dade. Been in the city since Spit had braids. Bahapanti parties, plata know how to sneak me out. Now it's 7-figure meetings every day. We lead a house. It's game time, the game's mine. You know the vibe. Yo, viajado el mundo entero, reppin' 305.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Don't Blink Podcast.
Yes.
Kid, what's good, baby?
We in here, baby.
We here in the same building. Fucking looking great, dog. Every
Feels
time I
good.
come here, some new shit, dog.
You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing when it comes to the decorating in here.
No, you're killing it.
They killing it.
Interior decorating. Hey, today we got, man, one of my brothers in the game in here, dog. He's the man.
Another warrior.
The king. Harold Calderon in the building.
Yes.
Thank you, my little brother, for coming and blessing the building, dog.
Hell
You
yeah,
guys,
no,
man.
for
Thanks
sure.
for having
Absolutely,
me. I
man.
appreciate that.
Absolutely.
For real. It's been a time. Like
Yeah, for real.
You know what I'm
No. Yeah, and it actually it's perfect timing now because now we're really rolling. And
That's
he's
true.
27-0. He holds a couple belts.
18
I've actually
KOs.
fought on his undercard a couple times. We used to fight at the old Hard Rock.
Yeah, that's
so it's amazing to have you on the show, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is, man.
Congratulations on everything.
We come a long way.
Absolutely.
We're still going strong. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just the beginning. A lot more to come.
That's
Hell
true.
yeah.
You got a lot more in you than I do. I'm about to be 42, dog.
Nah, you good. You can still do shit to 50. Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Look at that.
You're right. I need a Jake Paul
Yeehaw did
fight.
it to like 50. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That'll hold me over. If I get one of them fights, then I'll fight till I'm 60.
I do what Floyd's doing. Just start
Oh,
doing
yeah, he's over there.
exhibitions. He's still fighting.
Yeah. Where was he at recently? In like China, Japan?
that's
Dubai.
what-
He's doing a lot of fights in Dubai.
That's what he's doing.
He's fighting again. He's fighting a YouTuber or YouTube's little brother or something.
Yeah,
like that.
because in America they're tired of his bullshit. They're like, we ain't paying to see that shit.
Yeah, exactly. He can't rob the U.S. banks anymore. He's just going
Damn.
as well.
But Dubai got Dubai money, boy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So he's winning.
Yeah, that's awesome, dog. My brother, well, we just fought recently.
Yeah,
on the same
exactly. I
card.
was about to bring that up right now.
Yeah,
2 weeks
I was
ago.
on his undercard again.
It's our card, bro. It's our house. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. That's one thing that the promoters love us, dog. Every time we're on the card, that's why they put us on a card together so many times. So we saw that bitch out.
Exactly. That's what the numbers is talking about. Them numbers is talking about. Ooh.
Yeah.
Exactly. Numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
Exactly. My brother, so Don't Blink Podcast, man, we like to highlight the guest, dog, and we like to start from the beginning. You know what I mean? So let's start. Born and raised, dog. I see you were born in Chicago. I didn't know that. I thought you were down
I was born in Chirac.
Yeah.
I was there till like I was 3 years old, but I still have all my cousins and a lot of my family still out there.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I left Chicago when I was 3 years old. My mom sent me away to Honduras.
At 3?
At 3, sent me back. Like, she left. I was born in Chicago. She sent me back because it was, you know, she was an immigrant and all that stuff. She had papers and none of that. And
Tough to take care of a shorty, dog.
Yeah. She didn't have shit figured out, her or my dad. So they sent me back so they could get things resolved. Yeah. And, you know, they sent me back to Honduras. I came to Miami when I was 5.
Okay.
So then I've been here ever since.
All right, so you got a little bit of memories from Honduras and stuff like that, right? Like,
Yeah, very little.
Yeah. And
But I always go back as well.
But so 5 years old, boom, back to Miami.
I'm back to Miami.
No shit, and Miami Lakes since the beginning.
No, I was actually born in. I was raised in like North Miami first.
All right,
like by West Dixie Highway.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the Twin Towers. I mean, not the Twin Towers. The West Dixie Towers apartments right there.
Where's that? By 125th?
Yeah, around there.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Right.
By the Burger King. Oh, you probably know
the Burger
Mario's
King
Bakers
and the
Mario
Steve's Pizza.
Baker.
Yeah, McDonald's is right there too.
That's a little bit more
east.
Okay.
But like the same area.
Yeah,
For sure.
Steve's Pizza's on Biscayne.
I love Steve's
West
Pizzas.
Dixie's a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more on the west side.
Yeah. Hey, so all right, so you get to Miami and you going to school here? You start going to school here already?
My first elementary was Natural Bridge. I don't know if you guys ever heard that.
But shouts out to Natural Bridge Elementary. Shouts out to y'all.
And funny story, that's where I got my first fight. I got into my first fight.
No shit.
Yeah.
So
Crazy.
what?
It was my friend. I always been fighting my friends.
What grade is this?
People I thought was my friend. You
Right.
you learn later in life, not everybody's your friend.
Yeah,
not everybody
it's
has
true.
your
It's
attention.
true.
I didn't know. I thought everybody was my friend.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, it was it was first grade, I think it was.
No shit.
Yeah, bro. I remember I got kicked in the chest. I was like,
No
the
shit. Hit
hell's
you with a
going on?
Spartan kick in first grade?
I don't know, man. I don't remember what it was about, but I remember that was my first incident, like fighting. And
Were you always a little knucklehead in school? You got in trouble for fighting and shit?
after that day, yeah, I realized, like, I was scared that day. I've never been in something like that.
Right,
you know, I was
right.
probably like 5 or 6 years old, and I told my cousin, like, oh, somebody, hit me or whatever, and then he was like, nah, like, let's go. We're going to go check him. And he probably was 8 years old and talking to me like that. And we went up to them, and then he's an
8-year-old OG already.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Then, I don't know, I think we talked or did something, but from that day, my cousin like, you can't let nobody hit you. He put me on a game, like, yo, because he has big brothers. I was the oldest, so I didn't have nobody to look up to. His big brother already put him up on game.
Right.
So then
they schooling you.
Yeah, my cousins was giving me the game.
And were you into any? Were you in, boxing as a kid, or were you into any martial arts or anything?
Not at all,
fighting
bro.
first.
Sports
It was
at all?
fighting first.
Sports. My first sports I played was
Soccer for sure.
Nah.
You're Honduran.
But I used to play like in my neighborhood. That was definitely. I remember like growing up, I would play with my friends Salim and Muhammad, and they love soccer. So I was like, okay, you play soccer, I'm gonna play soccer too. We did it for a while, but my first sport, like playing, like really was football. I played for Dade Red Devils.
Oh shit! Okay,
7th grade year, I think, or 8th grade. Yeah, I played that for 2 years.
That's Pop Warner, right?
But I don't know what it's called. It wasn't Pop Warner though. It was just like Optimus. It was
Optimus. Yeah.
Damn, I remember those back in the day.
Right now. Do they still call
No,
football
now
Optimus?
it's different. My kids are in some shit called AYFL. Shout out to my boys out there in Kendall Boys and Girls Club. They 7-0, about to go 8-0.
Oh
yeah.
Undefeated. That's nice.
9U.
That was the team that was with you at the fights, right?
Yeah.
Bunch of badasses.
Badass little kids, man. Yeah, bunch of badasses. That was a great time too. That was cool.
That was dope, bro. That was dope. You brought the whole kids out.
They're gonna remember that forever.
Absolutely.
You don't. Absolutely. You understand, and that's why you do things like that.
No, of course, dog, and you know what? Like, and not to deviate from the story, but I ain't never had no old boy, nothing like that, dog. So to do that for my jits and some shit that's gonna, when they're 40, when they're our age, they'll be going talking about that. Like, Mama,
yeah.
So
you inspire.
Yeah, thank you, dog. Thank you. So do you, my brother. So do you.
And that's why I do what I do as well.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Hey, wait. So let's go back to school now. So, you said the first sport you played was football.
Okay. Tight end. Well, slot tight end. They put me in because I wasn't the best catcher, but I wasn't. It was my first sport. Whatever. I think we literally had.
Were you always athletic though?
Yeah, I was always outside playing. That was for sure. I was always outside, like jumping gates and running through parks and just outside.
Yeah. Hey, and I see you wrestled too.
Yeah, I wrestled at American.
No shit. Oh, that was in high school.
So that's high school now.
Okay. You didn't wrestle in middle school at all?
Nah, I didn't.
Oh, shit. So you got to high school and started wrestling?
Not even. I was outside. So I didn't take school serious. You know what I'm saying? My first year in high school was at Crop.
All right,
Michael Crop.
Yeah, I remember.
And
Crop.
I got kicked out. They sent me to opportunity school, so I did a whole year after that in opportunity school. I was like, yo, hell no, I can't do this. I want to go to school. I was in a tight-ass plaza in a room with like 12 other badasses. I was like, I can't be doing this, bro. So then I told my mom, y'all need to go to a real school. So she got me at American, because we have friends of someone that went to that school, and they, she like, that's a good school. Plugged me in, got me in. I used the address and all of that.
Of course. We still doing that.
But I used to catch a bus from Dade all the way to Miami Lakes.
Oh, shit.
To go to American. But I'm glad that happened. That kind of changed my life, you know what I'm saying, as well. Because back then, like everybody from Ives, we was all outside and in the hood and stuff like that. And then when I got to Miami Lakes, I was like, oh, snap. Some fly chicos out here, like, you know what I'm saying? We could be fly and, I was like, okay.
Yeah, a couple gangster kids too, but they live in mansions and shit out there.
Exactly. So, okay, they get money and, it motivated me. I was like, there's more to life than just, that was just an eye-opener for me. Like,
and what'd you do once you got out of high school? You go to college at all?
I did.
Okay, where'd you go?
Oh, that's awesome.
I did. I went to Broward College.
Okay, dope.
Kept it in
I
the
went
house.
for 2 years, but I did wrestle in high school, right?
All right.
I did it 11th grade because that's when I went. So I did that for 2 years as well. Dope. And then it was over, and I was like, yo, what I'm going to do? Like, I like this fighting shit because in between that, I got in hella fights. Like, I was fighting since 2nd grade, but that was every year I was at least 2 or 3 fights for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that. Trust me. I was on that same mission as a kid, dog.
Nah, and it was like, for real, like, I used to fight. Like, but, so I finished wrestling, season finished, and I was like, damn, what am I gonna do? I wasn't the best wrestler either. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get no scholarships or nothing like that. But I know I wanted to stay
and it's
active.
tough to pick up. I mean, you know, not that you're old, but you're a little older there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of kids coming from fucking their whole life, especially in the wrestling program. Because my kids are in the wrestling program, and I look back, dog, and I've done a lot of shit in my life. I have few regrets, but one of them was not wrestling in school.
You had opportunity?
I had opportunity. The coach used to beg me because I was always a knucklehead too, little troublemaker. Oh, come wrestle, and I didn't do it, dog. I stayed more on the street, and then. When I got, you know, when I got older, and now I got, you know, a stepson that I raised, he wrestled since he was a kid. And my middle school coach was his high school coach. So I used to come and say, bro, you know, and I was already fighting. He's like, bro, I wish you would have wrestled. I said, man, me too. Shit, dog. I regret not doing it, though.
Yeah, see, my problem, I never had nobody to push me to sports
that
or
was my
anything
shit.
like that. It was my friends that got me into the football. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then wrestling, I think it was because I was fighting, and then I was like, man, I want to scoop dudes. I want to drop them and stuff. Like, I got some hands because I always had some hands. Yeah. I was like, I need to add some scooping or something, you know, slamming and choking. So that's why I took wrestling. But like, like my kids though, I got my kids early. You know what I'm saying? I got my son playing T-ball right now. He's only 3 years old. My daughter a gymnast, and my oldest is doing volleyball.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
I know how important sports is. You should know too.
Absolutely, dog.
It definitely could save your life, keep you out of trouble.
Yeah. It gives you that discipline, dog. It gives you that discipline from early, bro. You know what I mean? That's just something. I was the same way, dog. I grew up with no boys. So, my mom was always working. Great mom, but she was always working, dog. So I had time to myself, and I was a knucklehead on the street. Whatever my homeboys did, I was like, all right, I'll slide. I played basketball. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. So, all right. So now you go to Broward College. What did you study in college?
I was trying to be a civil engineer. Engineering, something like that. Yeah. Because I like to be outside, and I like to, you know, see different things, and you know, I felt like building stuff was cool.
Absolutely.
But I already had started boxing.
It's a good check too, boy.
They would make bread. I mean, that was one of the main reasons I was like, okay, they get paid good, like a 6-figure salary.
Hell yeah. But you already boxing at this time?
Yeah, I already had started boxing because I didn't finish. I was wrestling. I was looking for something to keep the same, you know, thing going. So then my boy was actually an amateur boxer. I was like, oh shit, this might be cool. I want to go to a gym. Can you take me? So he took me to the gym, Liberty City PAL.
Okay, dope. Sure.
Like on 79th, I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
And then that was the first gym I ever went to, and then I've never left the gym ever since then. I was like 17 years old. I started late as well, you know what I'm saying? Compared to everybody. That's what they say, you know? Yeah. But so I started boxing, and then graduated high school, went to college. I did like a whole year, and then like my second year was starting, and the World Series of Boxing came up. And, you know, I was doing good in amateur boxing. That's what I was always good. Like, I had a record of 65 and, 13.
Nice.
So the opportunity came where they reached out to me if I wanted to be part of the team. And I was in college.
Oh, shit.
But it was something like it was like real training, it was semi-pro.
Right,
so it wasn't pro,
right.
but it was semi-pro. But you training like professional athletes.
Yeah,
we had morning sessions, afternoon sessions. It was just like... That really taught me how to get to the next level as well.
Right, for sure.
So I was like, fuck school. I'm going to chase my dream. Like, because I had already fell in love with boxing, and I was doing it. So, like, all right, I'm going to do this.
That's awesome, dog.
I did that for a year.
You did that for a year?
Yeah, I did that for a year, and then right after that, that's when I turned professional in 2013.
Oh, no shit. All right. So, damn. So, you had your amateur career. You had that many fights in like a short period of time?
It was I did amateurs for 6 or 7 years, bro.
Oh, yeah? Shit.
Yeah, and I stayed busy. Because I knew, like, I wasn't going to turn pro till I was ready.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was going to take my time. I'm already late, so I might as well just perfect as much as I can in the amateurs, take my losses here.
Of course.
And, you know.
Of course, and learn off the losses there, too. Yeah. Because
I don't want to learn while I'm pro, because, you know,
exactly.
in our sport.
Well, and the thing is, they really count, especially in boxing. One loss is like fucking terrible in boxing.
Oh, man.
Which is crazy.
Sucks.
Yeah. Because MMA and like bare knuckles not like that. You get 2, 3, 4 losses. It don't matter.
And it's all right. You get them next time.
Because the competition, the not for boxing. Boxing has obviously great competitions as you go up the ranks. But boxing, a lot of it they help you get up the ranks. You know what I mean? That's the business of boxing, dog. And like MMA, especially bare knuckle, which is kind of a newer sport. You're throwing in. That's it.
Right away.
Yeah, once you're there, you're at the top level right away. Yeah.
If you do good for 2, 3 fights, that's it. You up the rankings, and you get in the real opportunities. You know, boxing is just like there's so many people in there, and it's like
everybody's trying to get a piece of the pie.
Yeah, but there's only the pie is like this big. It's only like less than 1%.
I know.
Like, you know the business.
You're trying to get a piece of a piece of a piece of a piece.
But
and they giving you a hard time just to get that little fucking crumb, dog. You're like, God damn, dog.
Exactly.
You got to fight about that money in boxing. I know. Hey, and all right, so you do your amateur boxing, and how'd you sign? How'd you go pro? Just you decided to? Did you have already a team behind you? I'm sure you did.
No, I didn't.
Huh?
Nah, believe it or not, I ain't had no support. Like boxing wasn't like how it was back then. Like there wasn't even a lot of professional fights back then.
That's true. There was no shows in Miami. What year was this?
So it was probably like 2013.
Yeah. There wasn't too many boxing shows.
There wasn't too many boxing shows, bro. So it was like, and then I would, as far as I got, my biggest accolade was I won a silver medal for the Central America Games in 2013, that same year before I turned pro, and I was like,
you're representing Honduras?
Yeah, I represented Honduras.
That's awesome,
the Olympic team.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, that's badass, man.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because the year before that was the 2012 Olympics, which I was supposed to go to the Olympics representing my country, but it was like I made the team, I qualified, I didn't have my paperwork done in time. I thought since I was born, since my mom was born there, I didn't know I needed to have the dual citizenship, so I did everything last minute, and it was like it just didn't get it
come on time.
Yeah. No,
hey, but you got it the year after though, right?
Yeah, but that was the next Central America game. That's like the whole beginning of the new Olympic.
Yeah, that's like the qualifying, the beginning of the qualifying. You still got 4 more years.
And I was not gonna.
Like, bro, I need this money. Amateurs are cool and it's great to build yourself up, but once you start getting older, I need to get paid to fight, bro.
I was 26. I turned pro at 26.
Yeah, I turned pro at 35, bro.
Damn.
But I came from a whole different lifestyle, bro.
No doubt.
So now you're 26. You turn pro by yourself. You coming in getting your own fights.
Yeah, basically nobody believed in me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And there was nothing popping out here. Yeah. And still, we don't get recognized as a big boxing city for real. You know what I'm saying? They kind of like look at us like, oh, Miami, it's just a party city or whatever. Like they don't take us serious for some reason. You know what I'm saying? So there wasn't really no promoters anyways out here. Everything is on the west side or New York. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So there was nobody here, and I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to turn pro. I could have turned pro earlier, but it wasn't the right time. Like I got offered like, oh, do you want to turn pro now? I was like, nah, I'm not ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've only been boxing 2 years, 3 years. That's
good that you know what I mean? You're realistic with yourself and you're like, yo, I wasn't ready at that time. You know what I mean? A lot of people, especially in fighting, it's prideful. So you're like, they tell you, you ready? No, I'm ready. And you really ain't. But you got your heart talk otherwise.
Yeah, I'm a student of the game, bro. And I always try to learn the inside and outside of this sport, the business side too. You know what I'm saying? So I knew like I need to be ready because one loss, you're done, and I didn't want to risk it, bro.
Yeah, of course. I wanted
to be prepared and feel confident. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember one time, man. I was sitting outside a Fifth Street gym, like on a side street. Yeah. And I'm with Peter Kahn. And Peter Kahn's like, he's like, man, Harold Calderon? I'm like, man, that's my boy, man. I ain't seen him in a minute, but as I'm saying that, there's a car parking, and it was you getting out the car. Remember? I'm like, let's talk about you. So did you ever sign with Peter or Top Rank or anything like that?
I'm working.
I know he's
with
grabbed a couple guys from your gym. No, he works with Aaron. I think.
Yeah, he works with Aaron. He got AJ right now and Jimmy. He got mostly everybody in my gym. He works with me as well. Yeah. Okay. I remember that day.
Yeah. So have you gotten any? I know you've had to have gotten deals from Top Rank and shit. You just waiting on the right number, or?
Well, I've been dealing with my story is just the craziest, bro. I feel like I don't know what it is, bro. Like, I've had opportunities, but it wasn't the ones that made sense. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like it's only two sides to boxing, A side or B side. You know what I'm saying? I knew. Like what they like, a lot of people
they trying to bring you in on the B side.
On the B side, you know what I'm saying? I'm a A side fighter, like you know what I'm saying. I sell out my whole city, like you know what I'm saying. Like them contracts or them deals that I would get wasn't what I wanted, and I wasn't gonna settle.
And it's not worth, like, let's say, you know what I mean.
And most importantly, the bread wasn't even on point, bro.
Exactly, the bread's not on point, and for the sake of, let's say, God forbid, you lose the fight, dog. Now what? That money you got paid that one time ain't gonna last forever, and now it's gonna be hard to work yourself back up to that number.
Yeah, and there was so much things to it, like, they could tell you when you could fight, they could shelf you, they could do that. And I was like, I need to consistently make money to feed my family. Like, I can't depend on y'all. And And at that time, maybe when I was like, what else probably could have made? Like $3,000, $5,000 they would have paid me when I was starting up, you know what I'm saying? First 10 fights, you ain't making no bread.
Yeah. Shit,
so
$3 to $5 grand in your first 10 fights is good money, actually, dog.
Signed to them.
Well,
anywhere else, you're in the negative, and you know that.
Yeah.
You paying for your own fights. You paying for to get on cards and stuff like that, bro.
Yeah, you paying,
So if I'm investing my own money, you know what I'm saying? I'm building myself up. Somebody told me this a long time ago. It was like, every zero, as long as you keep that zero and every win, you're putting money in the bank till you cash out.
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real. So to this day, you still, what you doing? You booking your own fights? But I know. Like for example, I know Henry probably called you. He wants to fill the card up. He knows you're a seller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But we're at the point now, like, you know, we've been at the point for the last 2 years. I've been trying to get the big names, big fights. You know what I'm saying, or at least somebody with ranking or something like that. And you know, opportunities ain't coming. Like, and if they did, it was maybe like a 2-week notice. Just as facts. Like, I've never gotten a fair shake. Like,
at the same time,
no receipts. Nobody could show me no receipts where they're like, oh, you got 8 weeks to get ready to fight. 6 weeks at least. Maybe 5, I'll take it. They want to call me 2 weeks before a fight. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. And I'm sure, though, I mean, you know, what weight are you? You super
I'm welterweight.
Welterweight.
Right now, they just, you know,
so
I got
147?
154 right now.
So
because my last 2 fights, I've been a little bit over 47, so they consider it super welterweight.
But if like for a big fight, would you go to 147 or 154?
Yeah, whichever. I'm ready for anybody at 147, anybody at 154.
Who's
Talk to him,
54? Is that one of the who's 54? The Charlos?
Yeah, Charlo.
Okay, shit, that'd be
if you
great.
Give me an opportunity, let's go.
Let's do it.
I bang, shit.
Let's go. Don't blank. Let's go.
At this point in my life and my career, I'm ready for whatever. Like I said, amateurs, I waited till I learned. I feel like I'm in the pros. I've done it 27 times. I mastered cutting weight, mastered the ring. Every day I'm learning, and I'm just getting better and better, bro.
Yeah, absolutely,
and I'm
dog.
confident.
And you're at a perfect age, dog. You know what I mean?
I'm in my prime still.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't been in no crazy wars like that. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, man. Hey, top rank. Who do you fight for?
Who
PBC?
we gotta call out?
PBC.
PBC, Charlo. We need Al Heyman, bro. We need y'all here.
You know,
hey,
Charlo. I'm campaigning at 47 my whole career, so I still.
Who's 40s? Who's that 47?
Terrence Crawford and Spence.
Oh shit, that's a big. That's a
but
fight
they
too.
fighting each other right now. They're dealing with their own politics right now. So anybody outside that could get it as well.
Hell yeah.
That's the thing about boxing, dog. Behind the scenes, that shit is. It was run by the mafia for a long time, bro, and it's not too far behind right now, bro, because it's hard to deal with, dog.
No comment.
I know.
I'm still in this game.
Yo, and then what has kept you like driven throughout this whole process of, you know what I'm saying, your boxing career?
To be honest with you, my kids, bro. I look at them and they look at me, and they seen what I'm going through, and so I have to continue. There be days I want to quit. Don't get it twisted.
Of course.
I won't lie to you, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, I worked so hard. I still haven't got my big break, but I go home, I see my kids, my son especially. You know what I'm saying.
You're a superhero to them, probably, man.
Of course, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm everything to them, and I'm trying to show them a positive example. Like,
absolutely,
if you work hard, you will succeed. So I need to finish my story. Like, that's what I tell you about. I'm gonna keep going until I'm done. Till I hit.
And just from your work ethic, from not only your work ethic, from your character, dog, and from your boxing record, dog. You ain't but 2 steps away, maybe even half a step from the finish line, bro. You know what I mean? Not the finish line, but the big line. You know what I mean? Like,
the stars are starting to line up, bro.
Shit, yeah, you're about to kick that door.
It was lining up actually right before COVID too. Like 2019, I was ranked in the WBA 14.
Damn, that bitch put a halt on everything.
Set me back. I got taken out the rankings. I had slowed me down. So I'm finally back in the rankings. So everything's starting to line up again.
Yeah, so how were you able? My bad.
No, I was gonna say the same thing. But
for real?
Yeah.
About COVID?
Yeah. I was gonna say, did you fight during COVID?
I didn't fight till the end of COVID, probably like the end of 2019, or maybe 2020. No, it started 2020, right? Yeah. So the ending of 2020. I think it was November, December.
Yeah.
But I stayed in the gym. Yeah. Like, I stayed in the gym. My coach would leave the gym open for everybody to work individually, and we did what we did.
Yeah. Were you at KO?
At KO Fitness.
Yeah, shout out to Chino and Mike, man. That's my dogs, man.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Like, during COVID, like your trajectory of where things was going, took a halt.
Absolutely.
And that was like, damn. But you didn't let it stop you. You went back into the gym whenever you had the opportunity to. You perfected your craft, and you was getting prepared for when.
Stayed on point.
You know what I'm saying?
I know the end goal, bro. That could have been an easy excuse to quit. Like that was my exit. I could have got off the bus right here. You know, road trip over. I'm done.
It ain't my fault. It's COVID. I can't do it.
I could have blew up, gained mad weight. Because if I don't train, bro, I get big quick. Bro.
I'm at like 215 right now, bro. I fight at 175.
Exactly. So I stay focused because I knew. Probably, what I was like 22-0 at that time, or 20-0. So I was in the rankings. So I'm like, all right, this is gonna pass quick.
Yeah.
But it didn't. But
it didn't,
I'm still here, man.
No, hell yeah,
I ain't
you're
going
still
nowhere
here
till I get a world title opportunity. I'm gonna make it to the promised land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, damn right. Just you gotta stay on it, bro. That's all this business is, dog. Well, any business, bro. Just stay consistent. You know,
no, for
something
sure.
good gonna happen.
And especially if you're following, like if you're following your dream, you know what I'm saying? You're following your dream. What you're doing is ultimately also like you're happy with what you're doing too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So as long as you continue to have a little bit of patience like you're having and continue to fucking just knock on these bam, bam.
And he's built himself into a businessman too. You know what I mean? He's got opportunities outside of boxing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I've been able to live off boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Even when you're not fighting.
Even when I'm not fighting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because every time that I made money, I was smart. I always invested in something.
Absolutely.
Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, like
No, that's dope.
Try to make it multiply, bro.
Yeah.
I actually want to dabble on that. Could we dabble on that? Like aside from like your career and doing what you're doing with that, like what have you been able to, venture out and use your popularity and everything that you got going
so
for
I got
yourself?
a couple sponsorship deals, you know what I'm saying, with a clothing line.
I saw Bong Bros, right? Bong Bros.
Yeah, those are my guys, man.
Bang Bros?
Well, close.
Shit, my bad.
Bang Bros.
My bad.
Yeah, shout out to my boys, Bong Bros, man.
Yeah, they smoking weed with chicks in a van.
That's dope.
Yeah, those are one of my
We could pull the van up downstairs. We could pull the van up downstairs later.
I'll call them right now. Hey.
Let's go.
No, so you got that?
So I got, I'm in the Frenchie game. Top quality Frenchies.
Okay.
Breed dogs. Me and my brother.
Yeah.
Alex from Top Quality
Okay.
Frenchies. That's my partner.
Yeah. I seen Dog back there. Dog always looking like security, but he's too paid to be security, bro. He's shining.
Yeah. I got a trucking business.
Trucking?
Yeah, I'm in the trucking business.
For like transport?
Yeah, transport.
Shit, okay, dope.
Yeah. I actually working with Alex. The one that you did the podcast with last month.
Huh? Santi. Yeah. Okay, that's a homie.
He runs.
That's
my
funny. I'm gonna
trucks.
see him tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's dope.
What else? I got a dog clothing line.
A dog clothing?
Yeah, dope doggy
shit.
drip. Y'all make sure y'all check out
Dope doggy drip. I was gonna ask you about that.
Tell us about that.
Yeah. Was you making Halloween costumes for dogs and shit? I got 160-pound pit bull, bro.
Designer dogs. Designer run like Poochies.
Yeah. That's funny. That's my dog's name. My
Yeah.
dog's name is Poochie. I got a 170-pound pit bull. He's extra large. Yeah.
Ooh,
but my dog
that's a
is
horse,
raw, bro. My dog, the best
Head is
dog I
like
ever had.
this big.
So we could drip him down and have a little photo shoot.
Out, man. Yeah.
I got him 2 gold chains. That boy balling.
Nice. My boy sells bust down dog collars.
Oh, does he?
Stack Pros, yeah.
Okay.
Check them out as well.
I'm gonna talk to you after the podcast. I want to get some of the dog.
Nah, I have them dripping, bro. Trust.
Let's go photo shoot for
Hey,
Boots.
so hold up. We got a transport business. You breeding dogs?
Yeah, breeding dogs. I got the dog clothing line.
Okay,
I own some property.
Okay, nice.
Let me see what else I got.
Yeah, you got kids, bro. We need to keep that money rolling, baby.
My kids, you know how expensive it is to have them in the sports that they play.
Oh, trust me, I know.
They play a sport, and they is not cheap.
Trust me, I know.
Damn, but it's a blessing, baby. He's rocking and rolling and rolling and rocking.
Yeah, that's awesome. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
So, so what you got coming up next? What's on the horizon right now? Any big fights? Or you just got off a fight with me a week or two ago.
Yeah.
You eating right now?
I'm back to I'm not. I'm staying ready because I actually was a little heavy. I didn't fight in the whole year.
Right.
So it was.
What'd you come in? 152.
I came in at 152. Okay. It was gonna be tough for me to make 147. That in a whole year I didn't really fought. Because cutting weight every 2-3 months helps me.
Of course,
keep
stay
my weight,
active.
Yeah. A whole year.
I fought 6 times this year, but I went from I did 175. I went all the way up to like 200 the other day I fought.
Wow. Yeah, you staying busy. I love it, dog. Keep
How many more we want for the rest of the year?
You need to check. You broke another record.
I gotta check. I gotta check. No bullshit.
You probably did 2 bare knuckles.
Hey, my
boxing.
people, I need you to reach out, man.
What's up? Send them emails.
I did 2 boxing. I did 2 bare knuckle, 2 boxing, and 2 MMA fights this year.
Check that. That's
and I got another bare knuckle one December 3rd. Oh, I got one more December 3rd. End of the year. We're going. I got kids too. I need Christmas presents and shit. And December 3rd is perfect.
Yeah.
Santa Claus. Wait,
right on December.
Didn't we send Santa Claus? We said something about Santa Claus the last episode with the aliens and stuff like that with Jenny Valdez. That was a big. Oh, right there.
What?
Oh, read that right there, champ.
What is
the
it?
paper right there?
Which one?
On the paper. No, on the little maderita. Yeah, right there. Read that, Calderon. Read that, champ. Read that, champ.
What does it?
Grab it.
They tell you to believe in Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah.
And he ends up not real. And they tell you don't believe in aliens, and they end up real.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Listen, man. Now that we're on this, it's a big part of the show. We've asked every guest this question.
Okay.
Do you believe in aliens?
I believe there's something for sure.
Yeah.
This is like the beginning of what's to come. Like, we haven't discovered anything. Like, we really haven't been outside Earth, but we know there's stuff out there. So
we don't even know what's in the ocean. We don't even know where the fuck the pyramids came from, bro. And that's here.
And that's out of everybody that we've had, that little phrase, like, this is the beginning of what's to come, that was pretty cool, bro. I've never heard nobody say that, because it's true.
I think it is, because we haven't even really made it out of space. Like, they're not going to make people you can go on vacation out of space real soon. You know, they're doing those rockets.
Yeah. Elon Musk and fucking Jeff Bezos. What's it called? Today, my son, for some reason, brother, he was talking to my girl about fucking space or some shit, galaxies. They're like, oh, how many galaxies? I'm like, well, I think there's like infinity. Like, they don't know. Like,
you can't know. You don't know.
And then she look, I'm like, Google it. She's like, Google it. It says 2 trillion galaxies.
God.
So I tell him, my son's 9, right? He's smart, bro, but you don't know what 2 trillion is unless you look at it. Like, I'm like, Google 2 trillion so you can see how many zeros that is behind. Like, there's so much shit out there that we don't know about.
Yeah, it might not be them green little aliens we expect.
Right.
Even like something this small could be an alien, because we don't know. I feel like we
aliens, bro. People like us are aliens. That we think outside the box. We do our own shit. I vibe on my own lane. You feel me? We aliens. Our energy is alien shit.
The rules of what you tell. I'm always thought out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
You walk in the room, everybody stares and shit. Hey, I remember I was telling my girl this shit yesterday, because this a while ago, but it's funny because in a sense you could relate, especially, I guess, I don't know as a regular person or as a fighter. I talked to this dude one time, older cat, OG, but he had been in prison for a while. Now he turned his life over to God, and he's like, he's a preacher, and he's like a power lifter. So he's like a big ass dude, bro. Yeah. And we were talking one day about like old school shit, and he's like, man, when I walk in the room, first thing I do is I say what's up to everybody, and I'm thinking about how I could kill you. He's like, something go wrong, I'm gonna kill this man. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's how he gets by. That's his
that went 0 to 100 real quick.
That's exactly how it went, dog. But I could feel him. I mean, not that I do it every time, but sometimes you walk in the room like, man, something go wrong, I'm gonna have to over here, over there, bro.
For sure, I've done that.
Oh shit!
So, especially if you play like them little games with the kids, you start Call of Duty on motherfuckers. And
you
shit.
always gotta know where the exit at for sure.
Oh, that too. Yeah,
I'm always making sure I know where my exit is at.
Damn,
for real, my brother. So another thing I like to ask guests, man, is if you had a younger you watching, dog, or it's like speaking to the kids, man. What gem can we drop on them?
I feel like chase your dreams and stay consistent, bro. Like, you only live once, man. You gotta make the best out of it.
Absolutely.
No second chances.
That's real.
Straight up.
That's real.
And tomorrow, never promise.
That's real.
Damn, he came in dropping them jams, boy.
Real. Life ain't no video game, dog. There's no second chances, dog.
Nothing, man.
That's real.
Hell yeah.
And you realize it, like, the older you get, bro, I swear.
Yeah. Hey, and you said your Frenchies. What's the name of the company?
Top quality Frenchies.
Top quality? Bro, Frenchies is a hard business to do, dog.
Right now, yeah, it has its up and downs, but
you gotta like those little dogs. They need C-sections, like right? You gotta inseminate them. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, my guy does that some.
We had
that's his job.
That's doctor right there all day.
That's his dog.
What was the guy's name that we had?
We had my homeboy Javi, Worldwide
Javi,
Exotic
Worldwide
Buddies, but
Exotic.
he does like pocket.
Oh yeah,
Micro
bro,
Buddies.
that's my guy.
Yeah, that's my dog. Yeah, that's my dog. Good
So he
to-
came in here and he talked about the process of
Yeah.
doing all
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that,
that's-
and that was pretty cool.
No,
too.
and you know who else breeds dog is Baboon. You know Baboon?
Oh, shit,
Baboon.
yeah.
Yeah,
From Bare Knuckles, your guy.
yeah.
He be.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
What does he have?
He a little not pocket, but the one after pocket, a little bigger pit bull
Bigger,
too.
yeah.
Bullies?
Like bullies, pretty much bullies,
yeah.
pretty much bullies, but them little stocky ass ones, dog.
Nice,
You know,
nice.
And who else? Jared Stu started doing.
everybody,
yeah, everybody's stepping in. Bro.
It's
Dogs,
another
It's
lane.
a
Bro,
transition
listen,
from the
listen.
streets to the.
Yeah, it's a hustle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But one of my dogs,
clean.
one of my homeboys been doing this for like 20 years. He's been breeding dogs. You know
Right.
what I mean? So he's flown from Miami to Ireland to go buy a Frenchie dog for like
yeah.
$8,500 or some shit.
Nah, I believe it. One of
Yeah.
my guys bought $1 million dog.
Yeah.
Thomas.
What?
Yeah, Kendrick Perkins' brother-in-law.
No shit.
Damn.
They bought together. Him and Kendrick bought $1 million dog
So-
from UK, Designer Bullies.
So how many? So
Wow.
how much is a stud on that one, bro?
They do like 30-50 they want.
You but
K.
that dog bust a nut is in gold, dog.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, dog. All right.
And that game is serious. It's developed. It's grown. How,
Ain't knowing the dogs, they're amazing, bro. Frenchies are
Yeah.
like, they're so calm. They're like,
yeah.
they're great, man.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
beautiful.
It's funny, Dave. You know what I mean? Like I've always had dogs. I've always had a pit though. Always since I was a kid, I always had pits. And but you seen the Frenchies just came out of nowhere and that shit blew up in
Took
the last,
over.
you know,
Yeah,
like
they
I don't know,
did.
maybe
Nah, they're a
10,
special
15
dog.
years.
That's for sure. And they're new, yeah. So you know everything new.
Yeah, just like
Buzz.
the bullies, like little bully pits and shit that they're going out to.
Yeah.
The XLs are new dogs.
XLs are.
Yeah.
I'm still like, I be scared when I be around them dogs.
Bro,
they literally bigger than me, bro. Not gonna hold you.
shit.
If you see my dog, bro, he's
Oh, yeah, his
the
dog
best
is-
dog in the world. He's never growled, barked. He's good with
Wow.
kids, with other
That's it,
dogs. But if you walk in my crib and you don't know him,
Oh, yeah,
he
he's
looks
done.
like a killer. Got little ass ears cut, you know what I mean? And he looks like a kid. He looks like a horse,
I
dog.
already know. I know.
Yeah. But then he'll run up to you and lick you, dog.
I'm letting him do whatever he wants. I'm not making no fast moves, nothing.
My brother, let the people know where they can find you, bro.
You can follow me on Instagram, Harold Calderon _. I got Twitter as well, Harold Calderon 1. That's pretty much it.
yeah, man.
Social media.
27-0, about to be 28-0. World
Yeah.
Championship coming. You're
Has to.
already what, Intercontinental champ, right? For
I was
WBC?
the WBC Latino champion and IBO USBO champion, United States champion for IBO.
All right.
And you
Well-
know now I'm just getting into. I just got back into the WBA, so I'm hoping I get an opportunity to fight for the WBA title real soon.
Hell yeah. So
Yeah.
that's coming home soon
Yeah,
too.
look, Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford, they can't work out that deal, dog. Let's put my dog in the game. Let's
go.
run it.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
I would definitely take the opportunity.
Charlo
You
too.
know that.
We'll fight in Texas, dog.
Anybody 147, 154 can get it. Let's go.
Let's go, man. Hey, my brother, so good to have you on, man.
Yes.
A
Thanks for
pleasure
having
and
me, man.
honor.
This
You're
was
my
fun.
little bro, man, and
Yes, sir.
and you know, and I look up to you in the game, dog, because you've been doing this, bro. I'm proud of what you're doing.
Likewise.
You're a family man. You're a great businessman, family man. A great fighter. You conduct yourself real well, dog, and I'm very proud of you, man.
Nah, thank you, dog.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, dog.
Absolutely, my brother.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
And it was
man, you
dope
know I-
seeing. It was dope seeing you guys at the fight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all brought the city out. We turned the city up
Yeah,
for
we did.
one night only. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It was.
he got everybody out there. You brought like the Dolphin players out there one time. You brought a couple people out with you.
Yeah, I brought a lot of athletes because they support me.
Me and you always
Yeah.
throw a show. You always throw a show.
We
always throw a
bring
little
the
show.
city out, bro.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And thank God for that, man. Everybody shows love. Everybody supports, dog.
Yeah.
They know this is what we do. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man.
Like, bro, like I ain't gonna lie. And you probably feel the same way. I fucking hate selling tickets, dog. Like I wish. And no bullshit. I did this one time with Henry, where I got tickets, and when the purse came, the purse was like $6,000 or something like that,
Yeah.
and I didn't get $1 because I gave away $6,000 in tickets, dog.
That's
But like, you ain't getting no money, but you getting love, and when you walk out and you got that many people out there, bro, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to bring you back. And you know, it's a great thing to see, dog. For sure.
And the room was
For
electrifying.
Electrifying, dog. Electrifying.
I need a, you need to be the main event, so your fans, I got your fans energy.
Bro,
Once
hey,
you left,
we were just
half
talking.
half the crowd left.
Bro,
All right,
hey,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
just talking about that, dog, and that's my bad. I should have stayed for your fight, but you know how it gets crazy.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You come out the fight and everybody's and I don't mind it. I love it, dog. It's a good thing, but you got like shit you need to go to. You know?
Trust me, I had a after party. I had two after parties I had to go to after.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did see you in the grams. I go, hey, they brought out the signs and everything. It was lit. We was at Knuckle Sandwich,
event, bro. That's why when they come, they know it's gonna be a movie. We outside after that.
Absolutely.
For like
dog.
3 days straight.
Well, shit, we need to holler at Henry, see when the next Revolta Mancini boxing is, dog.
Nah, that was a dope event, man.
It was a dope
Henry.
event. It was a
vibe. Shouts out to them. They sold a lot of tickets.
You know, they gotta actually put a statue outside that building because I done sold that shit out a couple times.
Let's go. That'll be dope as fuck.
Times, bro.
Hey, Jay, man, we need to get Harold the dope ass painting, dog.
A portrait,
My dog Jay Ramirez back
Shouts out to Jay
raw
Ramirez.
For sure, I definitely.
Oh, look, he did that one right here. He did this one right here.
Oh, that's fire.
No, raw.
Yeah,
and he did some stuff downstairs. No, he's a killer. He's a killer.
Man.
But painting.
Dope.
Yeah, my brother. Well, amazing having you on, dog. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Have fun. Thanks for having me, guys.
Another episode of Don't Blink Podcast. Me, the kid, and the king, Harold Calderon, undefeated, baby, in the building. Thank you, my brother. Peace.
Later.
Pow.
I think me and Two Nights got something great going on. We got some great guests coming up. It's gonna be dope. We got some dope people that already signed up to do it with us, which is great. A lot of people show us love, and it's because we love them back for sure.